Okay, before we proceed to the discussion proper, let's have a review time first. What you're gonna do, there are words that are in jumbled letters. You're going to arrange it to find the word. So this is the first jumbled letters. What do you think the word is? Just raise your hand if you want an answer. Yes, Lucero.
Research.
Very good. Do you think what research is? Anyone? What research is? What is research? Yes.
Can I try? Research is finding new information through online or through different types, like what's a library.
Very good. Give her good job.
Good job.
Very good. Let's have the second one. What is this?
Campaign.
Oh, very good. Campaign. What's campaign? What is campaign? Yes. Lumbres. What is campaign? Just answer.
Campaign is an organized course of action to achieve a goal.
Very good. So wonderful. Alright, next one. What is this?
Advocacy.
What's the answer?
Advocacy.
Advocacy. Everybody say advocacy.
Advocacy.
Okay. Advocacy is any series of actions or events that are meant to achieve a particular result. Now, this is our objectives. Please read.
Recognize fact, opinion, and assertion. Differentiate opinion from commonplace assertion. Explain the importance of fact, opinion, and assertion as a 21st century learner. And formulate statements of opinion and statement of assertion.
Okay, so to start, let's have this simple activity. We're going to call it fact versus opinion. So I want you to click the link and try to join our simple game. So if you have internet, you can join. Did you join already? I'm gonna resend the link. Please access it. Did you see the link?
Yes.
Did you access it?
Yes.
Did you join?
Yes.
Okay. We only have 3, 4. How about the others?
Survey.
Okay, take your time. After this, we will know who's won the top 1 of the activity. So again, this game is called fact versus opinion. Yes. Okay, 10 seconds. We have now 20 students. 21, 22, 23. Okay, now let's proceed. Okay, let's start the game. So, you may now start. Okay, Malveda is in the top one.
Sir, wait lang. I'm undergoing the quiz.
Okay, Malveda is still in the rank one. Jasmine is in the rank one now. Alan is now in the rank one. Oh, Jasmine, who's now in the rank one? Who's gonna win?
Oh my God!
Who's one one? Let's see the ranking. Okay, Ariana is now in the rank one. Okay, the game is not yet finished. Ariana is still in the rank one. Good job. Okay, so let's see who's the winner. Give it a round of applause. Perfect. So, what do you think our discussion would be about? Okay, very good. It would be about fact and opinion. So, aside from that, let's have this activity. It would be called add and guess. I guess you have an idea what is this. So what you're going to do, you're going to guess the word by combining the name of the given picture. Let's have the first one. What do you think the word is? Yes, Facebook. Very good, it's Facebook. How about the second one? YouTube. Yes, Reyes. YouTube. YouTube. Nice. How about this one? Other hand. Yes. Ala. TikTok. Okay, next, what's this? Yes. Instagram. Last one, what is this? Yes.
Tweety cry.
What's this? It's Twitter. So these are what we call social media platforms. So the question now, how much time do you spend in using the social media?
2 hours.
How about 2 hours? Raise your hand. 3 hours. 4 hours. 5 hours. 12 hours. The whole day. That's very alarming. So I have here a very good man that I want you to answer the question. Who is and what is his position in the Philippines? Yes, Lucero.
He is the president of the Philippines.
He is the president of the Philippines. What can you say about him? Is he great?
Is it? Okay, I'm gonna say my opinion, okay? I think that he should do some more about
he should focus more about our country rather than focusing on
Okay,
things that
focusing on our country. So he is the president of the Philippines. Now, I have here a picture. What does this picture pertain to? It's about what? Yes, Lumbres.
It is about spreading fake news.
Spreading fake news. What can you say about it? Why do you think this fake news is still rampant nowadays? What do you think? Yes.
I think fake news nowadays are very rampant because a lot of people are more attracted to social media unlike before, and this is where we usually see the fake news, and many people usually believe it, and that's something that all of us are mistaken to do because we don't do our research and we don't fully understand what the topic naturally is. We just believe what we see.
Okay, so some people are easily deceived by fake news. Now, as Sandra mentioned, the research. So this could be our basis. But aside from that, within that research, we have different things to be considered. And these are fact, opinion, and belief. You have this. Do you have this? Like the belief, your opinion, and how you believe in factual information. As well as, these three are called what we call assertion. So according to Fowler H. Ramsey, as outlined in the Colorado State University website, describe assertion as a term generally used to refer to statements of fact, opinion, belief, and prejudice. Okay, now I want you to solve and find it this. So each letter has a corresponding number. Okay, for example, A is for 1, B is for 2, C is for 3, so on and so forth. Do you think what is the word?
Assertion.
Yes, Reyes. It's assertion. Very good. Is it easy? Yes. It's assertion. Right. Now, let's talk about the first feature of assertion, which is fact. When we say fact, what comes to your mind first? It has something to do with what? Yes, Sahala.
A fact is something backed by scientific evidence.
Something, it is backed by scientific evidence or backed by scientific research.
Okay, scientific could be statistical and numerical. So base your facts a verifiable statement and can be proven objectively by verified observations or the results of research among others. It means facts or factual information, you can verify it into different reputable platforms. Furthermore, everybody read.
Statements of fact can be double-checked for accuracy. There is general agreement about the truth they posit.
Example, President Bongbong Marcos is the 17th President of the Philippines. So based on this statement, do we agree that he is the President of the Philippines?
Yes.
Yes, and that's fact, right? Now I have here a picture. Do you think this picture is all about what? It's about, yes? Yes, Zed.
Climate change.
Very good. Give Zed a good job.
Good job!
So this is about climate change. What factual statement or information can you say about climate change? Why is it happening? Or why does it matter to tackle about? Anyone? Why do you think climate change happened? Anyone? Or what are the causes of this climate change? Yes, Pastrana.
Climate change is a result of our ozone layer being slowly destroyed by us producing gases that could interfere or inevitably destroy said ozone layer.
Okay, very good. So what are the causes of climate change? According to Redin 2022, everybody read.
Asserts that the causes of climate change are primarily driven by human activities such as burning fossil fuels, deforestation,
believe that this is an example of a fact?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, now let's have the other one, which is opinion. So who among you are very opinionated person? Okay, so few students are opinionated. But what's opinion is? What is opinion? An opinion is a personal judgment based on facts. Hence, it is debatable and potentially changeable. So when we say opinion, it could be based on facts, but also it could be based on what we feel and what we believe in. But this is always and always debatable. So maybe people would not agree with your own opinion. Furthermore, it is a personal view, however, it is still based on facts. An opinion is a type of assertion which expresses a judgment, a viewpoint, or statement about matters commonly considered to be subjective. It is subjective in a way that you base it on maybe on your feelings, on your emotions, on what you see normally. For example, what can you say about same-sex marriage? Do you think should it pass into law? Yes or no?
Yes.
No. Who says yes? Why?
For me po, I agree on same-sex marriage because I believe everyone in love. And I think wala po dapat tayo, and I think everyone should love po, and that is why I agree on same-sex marriage po.
Okay. Who says no? Yes, Pastrana.
Sir, ano po, you could still choose to freely express yourselves po in terms of being gay po without compromising something sacred and traditional such as marriage. There's alternatives to getting married po. Besides the actual marriage itself, there's civil right contracts. There's which is by word po, a union between two people po without compromising or crashing into the traditional status quo of having already po, which was originally intended for.
Okay, these are only their opinions, and that's debatable. So there are topics that are really considered as debatable. Okay, so aside from that, so we can use these words whenever we present or utter opinionated statements. First one, we have introductory words which are I think, I believe, I feel, in my opinion. For transitions, we have first, second, third, first of all, next, after that. Additionally, for opinion clues, we have always, never, awful, wonderful, beautifully, ugly. Then we have better, best, and worst. For example, everybody read.
I believe that the B-side should embrace more eco-friendly practices, such as promoting cycling and public transportation.
What makes this an opinion? Yes.
So because the phrase, I believe.
Because of the phrase, I believe. Now let's talk about what is a commonplace assertion. What's the difference of it from the others? Okay, so who wants to read its meaning? Ariana.
A statement or expression that is somewhat similar to an opinion.
Okay, somewhat similar to an opinion. However, readers or listeners sometimes confuse the two with each other. However, a commonplace assertion does not appear to be as subjective as an opinion. Instead, it claims universality and is presented as an absolute truth. So probably people might believe in it because general or big demographic believe in it. It's a general idea or an abstract idea or general idea that many people believe in. For example, men are stronger than women. Although people might disagree with it, but also many people could believe in it because of the physical attributes of men. Second one, everybody read.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
What do you believe in that? When you eat an apple,
No.
you keep the doctor away. Yes or no? No, but some people still believe in it. I'm going to show you different word. Tell me what is the commonplace assertion about them. What is this word?
Honesty.
What is the commonplace assertion about it?
Honesty is the best policy.
Honesty is the best policy. Do you believe that honesty is the best policy?
Yes.
Should we pass this into law? That whenever you're honest,
No.
No.
you could be forgiven?
No.
Probably no. But again, in a general idea, people believe that if you're honest, that's the best policy. How about the next one?
Practice
Practice
makes perfect.
makes perfect. But I believe that practice makes us better. Because no one is perfect. So let's have another game. We call it color game. So you're going to choose a color, then you're going to answer the question. Alright? So who wants to volunteer? Yes, Zed? I see a happy face. So maybe you want to volunteer. Please, Zed, choose a color, then you're going to click there on my laptop. Please stand up. Stand up. Okay. What will be your color? Please choose your color. Yellow. Are you sure? Okay. There's a surprise after this. Please click the yellow. We're going to answer it at. Wow! Amazing. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so I'm gonna click the yellow, and then you're going to answer. Remain standing. Please answer this. Okay, what is the difference between an assertion and an opinion?
An assertion is when someone disagrees and agrees, and an opinion is your opinion if you agree or not.
Oh, who wants to add more? What is an assertion and opinion? Yes. Assertion is something that what? Somewhat factual. Opinion is debatable, right? Who wants to volunteer for the next caller? Tenorio. It seems you want to answer. What color? Please stand up.
Green.
Green. Duterte joke. Next. Alright, so this is the question. Summarize what you learned. How are assertions, opinions, and commonplace assertions connected to each other? They're all about what? Finding out what is correct and not. Okay? What is factual? What is not factual? Very good. You answered well. Give her a round of applause. Next caller, you. Hernandez. A caller. Are you sure? Pink. Okay. Maybe it's, you're going to pay 100 pesos.
You're gonna pay.
Okay, choose a classmate to be the caller. So there's last caller, so that would be red. So you're gonna pick a classmate to answer the caller red.
Rodriguez.
Who is it? Okay, you. So answer the question.
Why should we be careful when sharing things? Because everyone has feelings and we should validate it po. And not all the time our opinion is correct, and not all the time how we see our opinion is correct, unlike other people. We have different perspectives for. We have different understanding about a certain topic.
Okay, very good. So give your classmates a round of applause. Now let's have an activity. We're gonna call it Venn in the group. Okay? So how are we gonna do that? Differentiate an opinion from a commonplace assertion through a Venn diagram. But here's the other instructions. The student will be divided into 4 groups. So each group will differentiate an opinion from commonplace assertion. You're going to be part of my recorded demonstration, teaching. Ha? Forward. You can do it.
Thank you po.
Hi, so each group will differentiate an opinion from a common place assertion through a Venn diagram. Then each group should choose its Venn to present the given activity. So in your group, there would be someone who will be called Venn. And that Venn will present your Venn diagram. Alright, so as a social media user and 21st century learner, how does learning opinions and commonplace assertion help you? So through that, you're able to check, you're able to monitor, you're able to know which one is fake, which one should be believed in. Okay, so let's have another assessment.
Yay!
Kunyari na po. Okay. Alright, so this would be your another activity. We're gonna call it, so this is our next activity. We're gonna call it, it's fine to opine. So what you're gonna do, write an opinion article about any historical revisionism and fake news, because be sure to phrase your opinions and assertion correctly. And write in no less than 200 words. Be guided by the following rubric. Okay, so this is our rubrics. So thank you for listening. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, sir.